Okay, so I want to get a word from the user and I want to essentially find where it is located inside of a matrix of strings. And I'm going to return the row and the column inside a vector. And if it's not actually in there, then I'm going to return an empty vector from that function. All right, so up here, my return type is going to be vector. It's going to have the coordinates, so those are going to be integers. My function is going to be called find word, and it's going to take in a matrix of strings, always pass matrix by reference. I'm going to need my two for loops, grab them. Okay. Inside this function, I need to make a vector to hold my results. Let's call it loc for location. And inside my loop, as I visit the elements, I'm going to check if, I'm actually going to also need the word I'm looking for, right? String word. Okay. I'm going to say if the current location equals the word I'm looking for, then I found it. Cool. So I'm going to put into my vector with pushback the row, and then I'm going to push back a column where I found it. And if I found it, I'm done. So I'm just going to return right there, and that'll stop the loop early if I find it early on. Okay. And then the exercise said if you don't find it, return the empty vector. Well, this vector has no size. So if I go down after the for loops and return it, that's fine. It still has no size. It's empty. So when I'm in main and I want to call something that returns a vector, I actually have to make a vector to catch it into. I can still call it loc. And then I want to call the function. The function is called find word. Okay. And it needs the matrix, and it needs the word I'm looking for, which I didn't make yet, so let me do that. Ask the user for it. Word. Okay, let's get line it in from the keyboard. And we'll call that, and let's just check. Okay, so if this guy's size is greater than 0, that means we found it. So we'll see out found at, and this guy's 0 element is the row. We'll put it as coordinates. This guy's 1 element is the column. Okay, and if it was 0 elements so we didn't find it. All right, let's run this thing. Test it out. I got an extra semicolon up here. There we go. Okay, so here's what's in here. So let's try one that is in there. Let's go for green. Okay, so that's found at 0, 1. That's right. Let's try it with a word that's not in there. Purple. Not found. Cool.